Hey everyone, Mike Hall here. I know some of you couldn't make the annual holiday party, but don't worry, I got you covered. We're going to go through some of the highlights in this quick video. So, this is our fifth annual holiday party. We're 5 years old, we're coming up on year six. Last night, we covered the brokerage numbers, some awards, and some additional brokerage value I'm excited to share with you today. So first, we thanked our sponsors. If you haven't tried Motto Mortgage, they're closing in under 2 weeks. Great rates, and we've added another loan officer in Joe Baker. So please reach out to Kyle, Chad, or Joe for all of your loan needs. We also partner with Vault Title. It greatly helps us if you use our in-house affiliates. It's going to make sure that we can provide additional value. We also had 210 Homebuyers Warranty out. They're automatically putting a listing warranty on every one of your listings for free. Take a look. If you're writing in a warranty, consider writing in 210. Also, we partner with ProSafe Inspections. They do an excellent job, very thorough, and they don't kill the deal. Please consider ProSafe for your next inspection. We did recognize the AMP team, the Agent Mentorship Program. It was founded by Mark D'Andrea. He does an excellent job of really holding agents' hand, giving them additional one-on-one mentorship, and helping newer agents really feel confident so that they can close deals. If you're looking for more information on mentorship, visit it on red1agent.com under the resources page. Also, for those of you that are very busy and looking for assistance, outsource that paperwork. Our Red One Assist with Trisha Stefanitsis does an excellent job on listing and contract to close services for very reasonable fees. Also, your management team is very grateful that you chose to have your license with us. We want to make sure that we get up and go to work hard for you every single day. We also have been trying to do more and more community cares events. So we typically have a community cares event every single month. If you're able to make it out, we have some really great ones like the Mid Ohio Food Bank. Everyone loves the dog shelter where there's a puppy. Ronald McDonald House is another great one. Take a look at the calendar, try to make it out. If part of your 2025 goal is giving back more to the community, we'd love to see you at some of our events. We've also done a lot more family friendly items. We've brought the Easter Bunny out and Santa Claus out and Clippers Day and things like that. So if you have little ones, bring them out as well. We'd love to see them. And of course, our Thirsty Third Thursdays, the third Thursday of every month, we go out for a happy hour. We rotate it around the circle of 270 to try to get all the different areas in. So take a look when it's near you. Lots of connections are made at happy hours, social events, give back events. Come out and plug into the brokerage firm. Also, we run our numbers on December 2nd every year and taking a look at the overall Columbus market. As you can see, Red One Realty is number two as far as agent count and volume. So Red One Realty is only 5 years old, where these other companies are decades old, and we're already making an impact. So thank you for believing in us. Thank you for attending our training. We have more new agents than a lot of other brokerage firms, but we have systems, we have structure, we have training to help get it off the ground. Our goal is to be the largest brokerage firm in Columbus, Ohio. And with your help, we're going to get there relatively quickly. Overall, in the last 12 months, Red One Realty sold over 6,000 homes. We've also sold over $1.8 billion in sales. It doesn't seem like a huge difference, but when you're talking about billions, it's huge. So we're trending in the right direction. Even though it was a tough overall year in real estate, the company did better than the year before, and that's mostly due to our agent growth. We're still one of the fastest growing brokerage firms in the state of Ohio, and now we have around 950 agents. And we love sharing this slide. So, overall, in the last 12 months, the gross commission to the brokerage firm was $46 million. Of that, we paid out to the agents over $43 million. So, when you take a look at the splits, and if you're trying to compare it to other companies, it's like a 93-7 split on average. So if you take a look at a lot of other brokerage firms that maybe charge a 70-30 split, not counting franchise fees and all their desk fees, just straight 70/30. We put an extra $10 million in agents' pockets. That's what we strive for. We strive to provide great value, help agents keep more of their money. We also recognize the top 1, 5, and 10% clubs. If you're looking at these, our top 1% go out there and crush it every single year. Our top 5% has two slides. The ones in reds were the people that attended the holiday party. We recognize them with a certificate. And then we get into our top 10% slides. So if you're in here and you want a certificate and you're in that 1, 5, or 10%, and you want to be able to post it on social media, etc., let us know. We'll make sure we get that to you. Just email admin@red1realty.com and we'll make sure we send that out as a PNG file, which shows up really well on all your social channels. Then we talked about the overall market, and we really believe 2025 is going to be a bright spot. We're through some of the issues with rising interest rates. They're now lowering. We're getting more inventory. And right now, there's just huge pent up demand. You probably know people that would love to buy a home, but maybe affordability is an issue. Maybe the interest rates are an issue. And overall, the population of the United States and Ohio just continues to grow, but there's not enough homes. So while we have a stable job market and it seems people should be able to buy, some of the challenges has been that inventory, have been those investors paying cash. So we think that's going to ease up a little bit in 2025. And I know you guys had a huge challenge with the buyer agent agreement and also the removal of commission from the MLS, but you handled it like rock stars. Everyone just gets the buyer agreement signed now. You negotiate your commission in the MLS. You attended lots of events to make sure you're ready for that. And as a brokerage and as an overall market, we've not seen this truly be a big negative item for that gets in the way of agent sales. This is the overall sales in the United States. If you can kind of take a look at this yellow line, especially over here to the right, 4.1 million, that's 2023. The last time the United States only sold 4.1 million homes was the housing crisis of 2008. And then before that, it was back in the early 90s. So our population has continued to increase and we're not selling the homes. So 4.1 million in 2023, and they're estimating 4.3 million in 2024, but that graph should be closer to our population graph. And this is what the population graph looks like. You see, it's continuing to grow. And the population isn't growing as fast as it used to be, but it's still growing. That line is still upwards. Where compared with the last slide, you see in 2008 and 1995, we're still about 4.1. So lots of pent up demand. I think a lot of those buyers are going to come out of the woodwork and hopefully make 2025 one of your best years in real estate as long as you get out there and prepare for it. Most of the analysts, the housing experts, and the economists are expecting home sales to jump 10 to 13% this year. They see inventory rising over 10%. They're going to see interest rates drop to near 6% and appreciation around 4%. So we're going to have a lot more balanced market. We're going to have a lot more buyers not having to compete and have escalation clauses and multiple offers. And the affordability is going to get better as the appreciation isn't quite as high as it has been for the last few years and interest rates continue to come down. We're also excited to add new value adds to the brokerage firm. I think one piece that we've been missing is just a monthly group coaching call. So the first Tuesday of every month at 9 a.m., I'm going to have a group coaching call where I'm going to go over kind of what happened in the market over the last month, maybe a couple tips. And we're going to take about a half hour to do that. And then after that, we're just going to open up for your questions for another hour. So if you just have random questions, come to the group, make sure that it's going to be on Zoom. The link will be on Red One Agent in the calendar. We want to make sure that we continue to provide more and more value. And also, we're beta testing a couple of new items. First is a new community. So, in the new community, it's going to have an area for your specific area. It's going to have the whole company, and it's also going to have some social channels. So, if you have a side hustle or your significant other does, or you just want to go there and post things, It's going to allow you to be a little bit more social, but not clutter the company business portion of it. So we're looking for beta testers. If you're not on Facebook, please, 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 let's try this out. We're thinking about seeing if this is better option than Facebook, as a lot of the newer agents coming into the market don't use Facebook. Also, the new community has all of our training right there in it. So you're not going to have to go to multiple different areas to find the training, to find the community, and get all the information. We've also had some deliverability issues with our newsletter, and that's because we paid a national company to write it. Now we're going to write it ourselves. Of course, we might use ChatGPT to help us a little bit, but it's going to be unique content and it'll really help with deliverability. So if you haven't been sending out the newsletter to your sphere, it's time to start. Make that one of your 2025 goals. It's just going to be jam packed with good stuff that your sphere needs to see, and it comes from you. And then we're also revamping red1agent.com, adding some AI in there where we have so many resources. You'll be able to just type in, and the AI is going to go in and find what you're looking for. For example, you just type in FISBO script, it's going to pop up and give you some examples of the FISBO script that we have on our resources. Also, we are leaning into Bold Trail, aka KV Core, as should you. We signed a new 3-year agreement. We've not changed our tech stack since we've launched. We don't think it's a good use of our time or your time to keep changing. But now there's even more stuff through KV Core. So you now have a custom site that's developed just for Red One agents. So it doesn't look like the other companies. And we have new features rolling out, including KV Core Present. It's like a pre listing presentation that you can send to your clients, and it has a heat map. So, for example, if they keep looking at one of the comparables on there, it'll show they spent most of the time there, and you'll know to do some extra research to be able to go out there and discuss why that comp was a little high or a little low. Also, the design center is moving there. We're not doing away with Canva, but we're trying to eliminate everyone going to 10 different locations. So, all your just listed, just sold, all your social stuff is going to be in there as well. The social stuff is able to be shared directly onto all of your social channels. So, we're trying to make it easier and easier for you to go in, plug into Bold Trail, and use it to help your business. And the last new ad is going to be a listing machine. So now every time you get a listing, you're going to get an email, and it's going to give you lots of information, including a website with video for every listing. It's going to give you formatted boxes for Facebook, formatted boxes for Instagram, and allow you to easily go out there and share more data to get more exposure for yourself and your listing. We have a couple of trainings coming up on December the 28th and also January the 14th, both times 10 a.m., weekends, midday. We want to make sure that you're tapping in to some of these new features to help take your business to the next level. Also, our goal is to continue to grow. And the more areas that we go into, the more referrals that might be an opportunity for you. Also, if we become a household name and we have low fees, we think it's a no brainer. So, our goal is to continue to expand in other markets. We just added a couple of new managers in other areas, and we're going to continue expanding everywhere from Ohio to Florida and everywhere in between. We feel like our plans are competitive in each state, whether we have our pay per transaction plan, our low cap plan, or our rev share plan. When you compare those plans against others in the market, it truly is extremely competitive. And lastly, thank you. Thank you for your trust in us. Thank you for hanging your license with us. Thank you for allowing us to make sure that we make Red One Realty one of the best brokerage firms in the industry. If we can help you in any way, please let us know. There is a survey coming out. We want your thoughts. If there's something we're doing well, let us know. And if there's something we're not doing well, let us know that as well. Thank you and have a great day.